when we are talking about gene pairs, there are very few, but there are some traits that are determined by one pair of genes, okay? One from mom, one from dad, okay? And that pair comes together and determines one specific trait, okay? Not very many at all. If it's the gene is the same in terms of dominant or recessive, okay, from mom and dad, it's the same, it's called a homozygous pair, okay? Homozygous meaning same. If it is determined by one dominant and one recessive, then it's called a heterozygous, meaning different, okay? Heterozygous trait, okay, or pair. So this is where I'm going to do the Punnett square, and I'm going to show you how that works, okay? So I'm going to, you can stop it for genetics, and we're going to, I'm going to do blue, I'm going to do eye color whenever you're ready. Okay, I'm going to do eye color. Eye color, I know, is determined by multiple, genes or whatever, but we're going to simplify it, and we're just going to look at how blue eyes and how brown eyes are determined by one single gene pair, okay? So, we have mom and we have dad. And we're going to say that mom has blue eyes. Now, blue eyes are only determined by, you can only have blue eyes, I should say, from having two recessive blue eye genes. That's why they're lowercase. Two recessive blue eye genes equals blue. Okay? If you ever have a big dominant brown-eyed gene, okay, this is dominant, and whenever you have a dominant gene anywhere, okay, whether it's one or two of them, it's going to give you brown eyes. Okay? So, dad has brown eyes. But we are not sure how he has those brown eyes. We can't tell. We can't get into his genes and see, does he have two brown-eyed genes, or does he have a brown-eyed gene and a blue-eyed gene? He could have a blue-eyed gene. In this scenario, we're going to say that he does, but we just don't know it yet. Okay? See what I'm saying? So, homozygous, heterozygous. Following me?
Okay.
All right. Now, this is baby. This is the baby that mom and dad are going to have. And I know, isn't he cute? And we don't know what color eyes the baby is going to have. But we do know the possibilities that this baby could have blue or brown eyes. Okay? Mom is always going to give what gene? Blue. So, now that we have adjusted, mom, go ahead. Mom has two blue-eyed genes. Dad has one brown-eyed and one blue-eyed gene. Mom is always going to give a blue-eyed gene. So mom is going to give a blue-eyed gene in this scenario, and in this scenario, and in this scenario, and in this scenario. We must still be on Wednesday's schedule or something, I don't know. Okay, now here's the situation here. Dad is going to give his dominant brown-eyed gene here. So what color eyes is the child going to have in this situation? Brown eyes. Because this is dominant. Heterozygous or homozygous? Thank you. Dad's going to give another, the same one, brown-eyed gene in this situation. So brown eyes again. He's going to give a blue-eyed gene in this situation. So what color eyes do we have here? Blue. And he's going to give it in this situation. Blue. Okay? Homozygous. Now the really fun one is when mom and dad both have brown eyes. Okay? You guys seen this one? Have you seen the one where mom and dad both have brown eyes and they wind up with a blue-eyed child? Let's show you that one. You can probably figure it out yourselves. Have you done this already before? And I'm just repeating it? Mm-hmm. Okay. So mom is brown-eyed we don't realize that she has a brown-eyed dominant and a blue-eyed recessive. And Dad, same thing. Okay? So Mom's going to give her brown-eyed gene here.
Move it up a little bit.
Sorry. Mom's going to give her brown-eyed gene here. Mom's going to give her brown-eyed gene here. Mom's going to give her blue-eyed gene and her blue-eyed gene. Dad here is going to give his brown-eyed and his brown-eyed gene there. And Dad's going to give his blue-eyed gene here and his blue-eyed gene here. There is a 25% chance that this child who has two brown-eyed parents, that they could have a blue-eyed child. So, if this is the case, okay, here's the deal. If you have a parent who is a brown-eyed dominant, okay, if you have a parent who's brown-eyed dominant, most likely you're going to be brown-eyed. If you have one parent with brown eyes, most likely you're going to have a child with brown eyes.